My focus of my story is, of course, on Austin. That is what's most important. But what would you say about the suspect and what's next?
We don't know anything about him. We have nothing to say.
I've never met this kid until right then. It really was under 30 seconds, this altercation. I've never met this kid in my entire life. And it's just...
And to be honest with you, we don't want to give him any recognition or any care, because that's not we have no desire to have anything to do with that man.
Absolutely.
So.
If Austin can hear you, what would you say to him?
I'd say, that's really hard, but I'd say a lot of things because I saw him before his last moments, and it was just...
How much we loved him. He knew that.
He knew how much I loved him, how much I do for him. I do anything for him.
Yeah.
No matter what. He's called me, I think anything that he needs, I'll do it for him. He's just a great guy, so when you have a great guy, you want people to be around you, they're going to be around you no matter what. Like, he's a great leader. That's why I always want to tell him, like, I always wanted to be like him in that sense. It's like how he just communicates and has great ways with people all the time. And I always looked up to him for like that. He was a big brother in a sense. He was the same age, but he was a big brother than me.
And look, I'm going to say it again. Rest in peace to that young man. I don't condone violence, but on this channel, we hold racist Caucasian people accountable. And the longer you listen and watch this family, you notice that they are trying their best to convince the jury early that they are the victims. The media is even helping them. And check this out. The whole time, they got Karmelo like he's the enemy, like he's the bad guy. But Austin's family, his parents are not even together. They've been divorced. Karmelo's parents, they've been together for over 17 years. Make it make sense. But if you watch the media, they have you thinking that Karmelo family is dysfunctional. It's a broken home. It's not. They've been together for over 17 years. I'm telling you, the game is cold. The media is heartless. And something else I want to say, shout out to all the content creators on Facebook, on YouTube, on TikTok, on Instagram, everybody that's standing up for Karmelo Anthony. And I love the fact that we all stand together and even raising over 200K for Karmelo. I love that shit. And yeah, I already know in our community, we have these type of black people, but I told y'all they will be okay. All they want is love and acceptance from massa. All they want is love and acceptance from the white community. They will be okay. And while I was doing my research, I noticed something. When racist Caucasian people commit crimes against our people or against innocent people, they always love to use those white tears. Man, run the tape.
Step towards the Duramax, and as I'm stepping forward, I believe his name is now Joshua Zeminski. He steps towards me with a pistol in his hand, and as I'm walking towards to put out the fire, I drop the fire extinguisher and I take a step back.
Okay. When you step back from Mr. Zeminski, what's your plan?
My plan is to get out of that situation and go back north down Sheridan Road to where the car source lot number 2 was.
And did you get back? Were you able to go in a northerly direction?
I wasn't.
Describe what happens.
Once I take that step back, I look over my shoulder, and Mr. Rosenbaum was now running from my right side, and I was cornered from in front of me with Mr. Zeminski, and there were there were 3 people right there.
Take a deep breath, Kyle.
That's what I... That's what I run.
We're going to just take time for our break anyway. You can just relax for a minute, sir. We're going to take a break about 10 minutes, and please don't talk about the case during the break. Read, watch, or listen to any account of that.
Kyle Rittenhouse, then 17 years old, said he had traveled from his home in Antioch, Illinois to protect private property and help as a medic. Amid protests that had turned violent and destructive, Rittenhouse fatally shot Rosenbaum and Huber and injured Grosskreutz with an assault-style rifle. This dude was 17 years old, and as a truck driver, we all know that route from Illinois to Wisconsin. He went all the way to Illinois and unalived 2 people and injured 1 person. And not just that, he crossed the state line and did all this. Make this make sense. So in my opinion, if he can cross the state line and go to another state and unalive 2 people and was found innocent, was found not guilty, then 17-year-old Karmelo Anthony is not guilty either. Make it make sense. And look, in the comment section, I want y'all to tell me, do y'all see these white tears? I'm telling you, it's a tactic they use to convince the jury early before they go to court, before they go to trial, to make them think that they are the victims, to make the jury feel sorry for them. I'm telling you, all of them do it. They look and they all sound the same. They all use the same facial expressions. It's all acting. And look, I might be going crazy, but in these interviews, you can watch these families. You can watch their eyes. You can see their facial expressions, their body language. They all mentally ill. They all have problems. That family is dysfunctional. And look, I'm going to just keep it real. Dallas and Collin County has been controlled by the KKK since the 1920s. And no, they don't wear robes anymore. They are your judges. They are your cops. They are your doctors. They are your lawyers. They are your DAs. But before I get pissed off, let's get into this police report so I can show y'all how Karmelo Anthony is innocent. And this article is by the Dallas Express. It was published April 8, 2025, which was yesterday. Police reports provide details on a tragic stabbing of Frisco High School student Austin Metcalf. A newly released police report is giving the public more details about the death of Frisco High School student Austin Metcalf. Metcalf was fatally stabbed at a track meet on April 2nd. The suspect, Karmelo Anthony, another area high school student, remains in police custody. Statements from more than a dozen police officers appear in Frisco Police Department arrest report. Now, remember I told y'all that the KKK in Dallas and Collin County, they still active. Like I say, they don't wear robes no more. They are your police officers. So a lot of these cops, you really can't trust them. Matter of fact, look at them. Just look at them and you can see, you can feel the racism through your cell phone. And by having Karmelo Anthony in the county jail, they are excited about this. They happy about this. I'm telling you, the game is cold. And look, I'm not going to read the full police report, but I will put it in the description. But I want to read this last part because this last part is very important. Officer Taylor Wetzel. Wetzel appears to have spent considerable time talking to the witnesses while others photographed the scene and secured evidence. Wetzel's report records the testimony of witnesses whose names are redacted, and it describes the events that led up to the alleged murder. So this is one of the witnesses that was by Austin. Austin had told Anthony that he needed to move out from under their team's tent, and Anthony grabbed his bag and opened it and reached inside and proceeded to tell Austin, "Touch me and see what happens." No one really thought Anthony really had any weapons in his bag, and Austin proceeded to touch Anthony, and then Anthony told Austin to punch him and see what happens. A short time later, Austin grabbed Anthony to tell him to move, and Anthony pulled out what recalled a black knife and stabbed Austin once in the chest and then ran away. Austin began grabbing his chest and telling everyone to get help. Name redacted advice. He did not know Anthony's name, but state another memorial track member on the initials E&P or was friends with Anthony, and he could identify Anthony. And check this, on this channel, I covered a lot of cases, and I noticed something with these people, with these racist Caucasian people, with these sundown towns, you have to use your common sense. You telling me in 2025 in a high school in Texas, you telling me it's no video, it's no footage, no one recorded the whole incident, or did they tell people don't post the incident or you will go to jail too? I'm telling you, That's what they told them. They told them, if you post a video, because I know people recorded what happened, but they told them, if you post a video of what happened, you can go to jail too. I'm telling you, that's what happened, because it's 2025. Ain't no way in hell it's no footage. They want us to take the words of Caucasian people when we already know to protect their own, they will lie. They've been doing it since the beginning of time. And remember, I told y'all, you have to use your common sense. I notice everyone is skipping over the verbal altercation. What did Austin tell Karmelo that had him so angry? Austin grabbed Karmelo. Austin punched Karmelo. Austin was the aggressor. Karmelo had every right to defend himself. And then I'll ask myself, where's this knife? They described the knife, it was black. Okay, where is the picture of the knife? But everyone want to skip over the verbal altercation. But they made sure they told you it was a black knife. Where is the picture of this knife? And I told y'all yesterday, this other twin, he was involved also. That's why you can see and hear the guilt in his body language. That's why you can see the shock in his eyes. He didn't expect it to go this far. I told y'all the game is cold. So I hope Karmelo's family has a great lawyer so they can prove his innocence, so they can prove that it was self-defense, because we all know, bro, if they can't show you evidence, if they can't show you videos, if they can't show you footage, they are lying. They can create any story they want. That's what they did. They control the whole narrative. We haven't seen any video. We haven't seen any footage. All we got is their word. And if you know your history about racist Caucasian people, they never tell the truth. Make it make sense. And to my people, this is very important. Now is the time we really stick together. So keep those Facebook posts and Facebook videos coming. Keep those Instagram videos coming about this subject. Keep those TikTok videos coming about this subject. Keep those YouTube videos coming about this story, because we see how the media feels about us. You see what they're doing to Karmelo Anthony. His family been together for over 17 years and they acting like he was the bad kid. Meanwhile, Austin's parents are separated. They've been divorced, not even together. We don't even know they even got married. I'm telling you, the game is cold. The media is cold. The media is heartless. So free Karmelo Anthony. I'm out.